What is up, YouTube? Who am I? As always, Belthor here, back with another episode of Pugnacia Modded Ark. In today's episode, we're gonna get some more resource dinos. Last episode, we got these great conflagrant Anki, and we've got our Dodecasaurus. We've got another Ankylosaurus here as well, but no offense to the guy, but the conflagrant one is great because, as I said before, it can smelt metal on itself, and the more crafting skill you have, and the higher, it crafts faster. And as you can see, we already have about more than 5,000 metal ingots already in there. And of course, the Dodecasaurus is great for getting the actual stone. And in the Dodecasaurus conflagrant, it is basically like an industrial grinder. So you can put some stuff in there and grind stuff down if you want it to grind down stuff that you get in treasures or whichever. So that's great. Those are Pugnacia Dinos. We still have our first Dino, Patrick. He's a beast. You are a beast, Patrick? Yes, you are. Exactly. I'm stuck on you, Patrick. Where are you going? He's still a beast, and we'll definitely need him for gathering up. He's our fantastic harvester of berries. And then, of course, we have our nice pterodon, our leveled up pterodon. So we gave our pterodon a name. We gave him a name of Terry, with a P, of course. The P is silent, just like in pterodon. So how do you like your name? Terry? Terry's a female. That's okay. It still goes. Do you like your name? You're saying no, but I think you like your name. You're just watching me as I go. Yeah, exactly. It's got some nice, pretty colors, some nice purple on the face. He's gonna basically be a huge help and stuff like that. Because we need to go off now. When I was looking in the book earlier, under the conflagrant wise, and if you go to Beezebufo, which is the toad, if we can find one, he's like a chemical bench. So that we can make, we definitely want to get one of those tamed up, because if we do, we'll get basically a chemical bench, and a lot faster, so that we can make like the actual narcotics and all kinds of other stuff. I was trying to think of it for a second. I was lost my mind there. All right, so without further ado, let's see if we can't go find. How many darts do we have left? We still have 13. I think it'll be fine. But we do have to find a conflagrant toad. We also have set down, because we got it in I think a drop or something. If not, I can craft it. The windmill. So the windmill will provide us with power. But I have the cable running over to our S+ fabricator, but we need a box, and in order to get that, I need electronics, which means I need more silica pearls. So let's take a look at the map. So we need frogs. So I'm trying to think of where we can find some frogs. Let's just go this way. We need to find a good place for frogs. They may be over this way. Let's put our map away. Let's just go over here and see if we can't find any frogs. The actual, we may get into definitely later as well, and that is getting ourselves a conflagrant mammoth, because the conflagrant mammoth actually makes charcoal from wood. So you don't get one of those for gathering wood, because it takes the actual wood and converts it into charcoal at a fantastic rate. So but if we needed stuff for like gunpowder and stuff, which we need charcoal, so that is probably a good thing when it comes to that stuff. Oh, we got to get out of there. Whoa, we gotta get out of that area too. Because those have an AoE attack that'll put the bird to sleep, and I'm not in the mood to die right now. Eventually, I think we need to get another flyer, because just in case Terry goes down, we can, if we die, we can kind of get back and get Terry back before he happens to die. Hopefully that he doesn't. Whoa, what do we got down here? Whoa, yeah, they can deal with those guys. I don't want to deal with you guys. So we got to look for some frogs / toads. And I don't even see any beavers over here. Usually this places beavers, but I do know a place that may have that stuff too. We need to get some more silica pearls as well, so that we can start making some awesome teleporters. So that'll make our lives that much easier when teleporting around this place, because this map is really, really large. So to get around quickly, we definitely want to definitely make some teleporters so we can get around. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either fly around or fly to the area, and I'm just gonna cut, you know what I mean, and we'll be right back when I either find a configurant buffalo, Beezebufo, or / toad, or when I actually get to the area I'm thinking of. So we'll be right back. And we're back. We're back with, we found a configurant toad. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's got the evil eyes. Can't even see. He's got the evil eyes. We did have a crisis, if you want to call it, in our hands while we were taming this guy. So let's get you off follow. As you can see, if you saw quickly, a lot of my armor was damaged because of this guy. While I was taming, came up and grabbed me, and unfortunately, Terry was on passive, so I barely got it whistled Terry to attack the target, and he killed this guy, the Carcanos. So thankfully to Terry, thank you. And then, so we went over and and tamed this guy. So he was a 200 and something, tamed out at level 419. Unfortunately, before this, we saw a level 812 before taming, but I did not put Terry on passive, and then as soon as the toad attacked me, I would have had him. I definitely I would 100% had him tamed and unconscious, but Terry killed him because Terry's a beast. He's quite powerful, and he killed him, unfortunately. As you can see, we've got some real big threats over here. So let's get our butt out of here, especially when we're not wearing any armor now. It all got destroyed in that battle, so we're going to activate that. Pick you up. Let's get on Terry, and we'll eat this guy to see what we're going to get. Ooh, we got some primal hide. We'll definitely take that. And what is this guy? Do we really want to tangle with that guy? Whoa! Probably not. He's got an attack that we definitely, I don't think we want to look into. So, now that we have our actual, let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's get back to our base and drop off that and repair our gear. So what I'm going to do is I'll be right back as well once we get back to our base and repair our gear and get our frog ready to go. And we'll be right back. And we're back. So I got all my gear repaired, so we're back up to speed. We got our Beezebufo. It's a male. We can, if we can find, I don't know if they are you can mate them or not, but I mean, it's not hard to look in the book. Let's find out in the book. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Let's look in the book. And we need configurant, Beezebufo. Are they breedable? Yes, they are. Nice. So as you can see, they're like a chem station. So if I go into, as you can see, we've got narcotics, we've got absorbent, substrate. I mean, we've got our actual cementing paste. So all we have to do is put it in there. So if I put in narcotics, narcoberries, and spoiled meat, we would actually get actual narcoberries. So let's get narcotics. So let's see. Patrick should have some, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he does have a few. So let's do this and see what he's like. And we can just craft. So let's craft one. That's already pretty quick over the actual, like, that's a lot quicker. Let's get rid of all of this skin stuff that I never use. But the great thing about these, I can craft a saddle for them eventually as well, is you can give them better crafting speed. So now let's craft another one, and as you can see, it is way faster, and it's also crafting 6 at a time, so that's why it wants 20. So let's craft all those. So already we have like 30 narcotics already, and it's going like quickly. We did get more silica pearls, so that's great. The one thing, so we can get this powered, so we don't have to run it on gas. The one thing though, I did think about that I actually haven't done, or I think we did have it and maybe it got destroyed, is we definitely want a bed, because if we die, we want to put that bed down so that we don't have to randomly spawn in an area and then run, just waste time. Perfect. So now we have a bed to spawn at. So now let's get at least one more compositions. I need some metal, so let's just pull. That's perfect. And we unfortunately need gas at the moment. That's what we're trying to make. So let's make this. And electrical, S plus electrical outlet. I did have it over here though. Where was it? Let's see. Electrical, let's pull. And there we go. So this should work now, because this is powered. Oh, now it's off. Hold for options. It was on when I left. Let's see. Where's the electrical outlet? 7. Boom. Now the gas is gone. I don't know why this turns off. Maybe, I guess there's no wind at this time, but as you can see, there's definitely wind. So I don't know why this was on before and not on now. It is an S plus wind turbine, so I can't pick it up, but that's all you can do. Oh well. Moving on. All right. If it wants to turn on, it can turn on. So now we've got ourselves, let's see if we can't make our Beezebufo, our actual toad saddle. Let's see. Oops. All right, we have to learn it. That's no big deal. We've got it. I think it's learned in the smithy, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Dodosaurus. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just crafted on you. It is. Let's pull. And we need fiber and hide. You're telling me we don't have enough? We should, you would think. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like wondering for a second. I said we have enough. Maybe we're out of range of somebody. All right, let's get a saddle on him. There we go, and then we can ride him. Woo! He's pretty quick already, and I haven't even done any levels to the point of speed or whatever. So that's pretty sweet. Nice. All right. Okay, so, but all we really want him for anyways is to do that stuff. All right. Just as much as all I want him is for a metal. I don't want him, I'm not getting him for attacking or anything like that. So now that we have our configurant toad for /frog for getting all of this stuff, now we can actually, let's take Patrick out here now, and let's get some more narcotics. Get him going on that stuff. Oh, I don't want to break down the tree. We definitely need to get a beaver after a while because there's not many trees around here, so I can take them and actually get him to gather wood, then bring him back, and because he can hold a lot. So if we can find a high-level beaver, that would be fantastic. How much narcotics does he have? 6. All right, let's get Patrick for more melee. It's supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, some mods allow the melee damage to get you more per gathering wise, but I'm not gonna do the math on it right now. What do we got right now? We got over 1,000, so that's good. I'm just trying to get more of the Pugnacia arrows. Let's just get this. There we go. All right. Whoa, Patrick, you're quick. All right, let's put you right there, Patrick. As you can see, we still have our hell horse over here. We got to figure out a name for him too. All right, so let's pull. Actually, before we do that, the arrows just need narcotics and spoiled meat. So, but there are some things I'm gonna need later on for you. Let me see. Come here. I need some of these arrows. So let's do this. And where's Terry too? Come here, Terry. You got lots of spoiled meat on you. Boom. And all we can craft is yeah, because it uses 100, but they're very potent. Especially that I've made this this compound arrow, which is like fantastic. This nameless venom, I think, is used in something specific. We do have a zombie costume. We also got this primal meat as well. If I mix primal essence to create a satiating nutrient to tame primevals, so that is great. And the good thing about it is it doesn't spoil. So like I'm definitely going to pop that in here because I don't want to lose that. We're also going to pop, we can pop it in here, just some storage. I don't need that. I don't need the stone. Let's put in the costumes. I don't need the costumes. The spoiled meat, yeah, we can throw it in there. The berries, I'll throw it on probably. I don't need these here. I'll keep the arrows. The gunpowder, definitely. Wood, yep, let's get rid of all of this. Actually, anything that can spoil we'll take out because we'll put that on a dino. Definitely keep that. That can spoil, so we'll put that on a dino. I don't need these, so let's put those in. And okay, all right, keep the rest. Okay, let's put it on Patrick because Patrick is pretty powerful. Just so if it happens that any creature comes along, we don't want to lose any of that stuff to despawn. So let's just pop this in here. Oh, I forgot to put that in Patrick as well. There we go. Look at all that fiber. We can drop a few of these too. Well, just the sake of just for the sake of for weight wise, if we need to go around and collect more berries. All right, so now that we have our frog and stuff, and we have 15 arrows, let us see if we can't and go and grab. Is right. Do we want to grab a beaver? We might find one over there. Unfortunately, there's no conflagrant beaver. That would be great. But glacial direwolf. That's pretty cool. Has a damage buff and slow with his howl, so that's pretty cool. Has a custom saddle too. That'd be pretty sweet if we can find one of those to tame it. Glacial pterodon. That would be great. Has a rage meter, which is good. So it does have a rage meter, but some dinos, if the rage meter gets up, they will actually even attack their own owner, but this one it does not. So that's good. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Terrestrial, those are some big ones and a few other ones. Tumulus, they usually have like some type of wind attacks, so that'd be kind of cool. Definitely would like to see some of these primals. I'd love to get the primal griffin, but with the primal griffin, as you can see, it only is an instant tame. You can only, I think, tame it with the golden kibble, which I'll have to do some just quick little research to figure out where to get the golden kibble. Used to be, if I'm not mistaken, I used to, if you get the food and look up instant golden kibble, but it doesn't tell me. Will tame up to instantly tame up to dinos, including primals. Won't work on primevals and of course pseudo bosses. But I need to figure out where to get it. Where does it drop? Does it drop off a dino? Man, I used, if I'm not mistaken, before. There is a dino. Is it a conflagrant one? Is it a dire bear? No. See, the dire bear conflagrant creates honey automatically, so that's pretty cool to get. It's not the mammoth because that was charcoal. Oh, is it this one? All right. We'll craft all kibble recipes that are industrial crooker wood, but you can level up. Requires a water container. So we may go after one of these, get a conflagrant version, and see if we can do the golden kibble one. This is funny because the conflagrant dodos, they will poop gasoline, so that's pretty cool. Because we do actually have, let's get out of there. We do actually have machines to obviously run and stuff, but I was hoping that this thing is going to work. It was working before, and now it's not. I wonder why. Well, I think that's it for today's episode. Unfortunately, we never got our beaver, but I think next episode we'll look for our beaver and maybe a few out of those other conflagrant versions, so that we can start getting some resources, so we can start into our building our nice base, and other things, of course. All right, that's it for today's episode. So if you liked the video, punch that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and punch that subscribe button too. And as always, take it easy.